The AI 2027 paper predicts an unlikely scenario where artificial superintelligence, or ASI, controls the United States government by the year 2027. This paper faces, substantial criticism for its weak credibility, fictional methodology, and lack of diverse technical expertise, especially in cybersecurity. Critics see it as a narrative built on the preconceived notion of AI as inherently dangerous. In stark contrast, many in the audience propose, honestly, an optimistic alternative, that ASI taking over the government could actually be beneficial. This good time scenario suggests a swift technological evolution leading to a pro-AI government mandate by early 2027. This positive outlook unfolds in 4 stages. First, AGI or ASI emergence between 2025 and 2026. Rapid advancements in AI and robotics, along with exponential scaling, make the emergence of AGI or ASI before 2027 pretty plausible. Factors like recursive self-improvement and what some call holographic intelligence, which requires fewer parameters, could really accelerate this whole process. Economic disruption and universal basic income in 2026. The rise of superintelligent AI and deployed robots would cause massive job displacement. This would turn the 2026 midterm elections into a single-issue vote for universal basic income and pro-AI policies. And as a result, people start seeking a new economic paradigm. So, with a government mandate in early 2027, a newly elected pro-AI government would aggressively adopt AI, blockchain, and robotics. They'd actually leverage artificial superintelligence for a governmental overhaul, putting national assets and voting on transparent, decentralized blockchains. So this transparent system, overseen by a smaller human government, would actually align AI incentives. A populace freed from traditional labor would, dedicate more attention to civic engagement, kind of reminiscent of ancient Athens. ASI's ability to perform decades of programming work every week would really facilitate this rapid transformation. So, by the end of 2027, all of this would really culminate in the implementation of universal basic income, a truly post-labor economy, and, honestly, a kind of hyperabundance. This would drastically reduce the cost of goods and services for everyone. Even a modest universal basic income would actually mean, significantly more purchasing power for people. America is uniquely positioned to achieve this, mainly because of its capacity for swift democratic change, a decentralized AI architecture, with multiple open-source artificial superintelligences, robust private sector innovation, and the resulting geopolitical first-mover advantage. However, several challenges threaten this optimistic vision. Institutional paralysis within the U.S. government, designed to resist rapid change, could hinder the mandate. Entrenched power from corporate giants and wealthy elites, fearing loss, would actively oppose these changes. Public skepticism fueled by misinformation could actually lead to an anti-AI backlash. Finally, the technological immaturity of AI, blockchain, and robotics, despite all the rapid progress, still faces gaps in areas like long-term memory and goal horizons. So, making perfect execution is really more of a distant fantasy at this point. Both the optimistic and pessimistic scenarios represent extreme ends of a spectrum, which really highlights how selectively focusing on certain factors can shape drastically different future predictions.